The under-19s here, WA, Victoria, setting up to kick. You just joined us, Queensland Sapphires, winners by 2 points over New South Wales in a brutal encounter. WA field the ball first. The senior WA women's team opened their account today with 2 wins. And they'll be definitely appearing in tomorrow's finals. Very impressive, full of plenty of points and some big ball playing forwards. Set them a great platform. To the right, WA. And 18, Matui. Back across and straightening. Tuivati. Left and the kick. Not a bad one from Layfield, the captain. And the Victorians sort of raffle it amongst themselves and somehow come up with possession and make their way out from their 10-metre line. Good kick into space there from Mina Layfield, but strong hit from the WA fullback, Santana Glassy. One out, end-to-end stuff so far. No one really looking to do anything too full on. A good kick from Tiana Graham from Victoria. And lovely, lovely chase there from Gialanzi, Sarah Gialanzi. To the right again for WA. Unfortunately going without it there. Good kicking early from the sixes of both teams. This scrum to pack down 30 out from the WA line as Victoria look to the right. Comes through the hands. Tuaga will play the ball. Bit sloppy on the line there, it appears, from WA. And Victoria now with a penalty 20 metres out, and I think we'll tap this one. This is Monica Moore, their 7. Looks to the left. Tanuvasa. Tanuvasa! Tanuvasa! Well, try and stop her. I guess they did. We're playing the ball. In a turnover. Looked very powerful, that run from Jules Tanuvasa, though. To the right, WA. Leddington in 11. There she is. Good hands from the back rower. And now a little bit of space, but nicely closed down. And we might have had a little bobble of the ball there, did we? Yep. No poker face there, unfortunately.
But I think it looks good.
This format again. 2 20-minute halves as we pack down the scrub. To the right come the Vics. Into the line is Tuaga, but again we see a handling error. It must be the 5th or 6th for this match so far. Solid defence has played a part, but you've got to say the ball security is probably something to work on. WA out of their own half again. That right edge is their preferred way, with Robinson who pops it back out the back to Morgan. Wrapped up solidly in a tackle that included Tuaga amongst others. To the left side we go with a cutout ball and then one across and straightening nicely. Ruru Hunaki has done well out of dummy half, marshalling the troops, but gives a little bit of a flat-footed ball there. Plenty of steam from Aaliyah Gray. She's been significant early. Brooklyn Joyce at 1, but playing in the lock role as we come across. For Graham to kick. And well fielded there. By Summer in 15. Most of the action on that side of the field, folks, the far side of the field, with both sides preferring to attack down that edge. That looked like it could have been high, but we play on. Shapes to kick and straightens beautifully. It's Heavenly Kidwell. The right we go. And again, it's Mayfield kicking effectively, and it looks like there's a touch on that, and that is confirmed. She's filthy with herself, and well may she be, because that's just been a litany of errors from WA across their back three. But I think Layfield there is to be commended, because she knows that there's a handling issue, and she's just peppering those girls with ball whenever she gets the opportunity. Good pressure there running through. It was Gilanzi I should say. And so now we'll get a tap for Victoria, looking to open their account. And that you can see right there is the 10-metre line, folks. Moore taps on to Kidwell, who attracts 3 or 4, but she's taken down. Moore again injects herself into dummy half. Hits a lock. Taruvasa, so close, only minutes ago. Great defence from WA. As Moore tries to get over again. Is she over? Is she there? We're going to play the ball, folks. Moore plays the ball with Braben in there as well. Kidwell. Tanuvasa. Braben into the customary roll at dummy half. Looks to the left, goes across the 5, and then the 15 has been strong running all day. That's Summer again. Braben looks to perhaps go as the customary dummy half. Great defence again from WA. Jules Tanuvasa is very hard to stop from that range, and the WA girls did it twice in one set. It's got to be taking it out of them, but it also got to inspire them just a little bit. Four in that tackle. Oh, skipping through and just tripping over, unfortunately. Nick Leddington. Glassy it is. Gray is upended. Kidwell, the lead enforcer on that one. Across and looping and well handled there, definitely. Glassy did a great job there. Change over midfield, folks. 9 minutes to go in this first half. The Harvey Norman Women's NRL Championship. It's been a pleasure having your company wherever you're listening from. And great to see such young talent on display. Layfield has been dangerous moving across, and unfortunately to Aga, if she'd have taken that one clearly, she had acres in front of her. Does well to tidy up, although can't help but think perhaps there was a knock-on in the early stages of that. Is that Kidwell on the far side? No, I think it's the 15, Summer, who has been fantastic for Victoria. Still we're 0-all. Mayfield. Inboard to Braben, who plays it. Back to Mayfield. To Lau Burgess. Two famous rugby league names that you wouldn't mind combining. In at 9, Braben. Moore goes across. Mayfield. Layfield, I should say, the captain, trying to do it all. Again, we find ourselves in a changeover situation. Love to see the completion rate on this one. To the left come WA, and a huge clash of bodies there. I think that was Famasili Fala. And someone tried to tackle her and went the other way at a rate of knots. Great vision here. It is the captain, I believe. Big run up. And Matui. She bounced. Strong defence, though. It's been real intensity about these 19s games. It's been really pleasing to see. Just coming from the field now. The red rag, she'll be back. Up and about. Not showing any signs. She looks actually quite sprightly, Ariana Matui. So if you're watching and your family and friends, don't worry. She looks in pretty good nick on the sidelines. That's the 40-metre line you can see there, folks. Halfway, just on your left of screen. Strong running. Naomi Kamizona Heki there. As they come to the left, WA. Gabrielle Concosa was sitting on that left wing saying, just get it to me, get it to me. She had a bit of space, that's for sure. Go around to Graham. Nice and high, but well fielded. Again, Summer there. She's doing it all, this kid. Still 0-0 in this first half with 5 minutes to go, folks. Ooh, what's going on there? Just seemed like we were waiting for a drop in play, but no one played the whistle. Right on halfway. To allow Burgess with a jinking run there. Eons of time to put that one in. It's fielded by Kanikoza. And she's wrapped up in a two-woman tackle. Lots of vocal support for the Big V here. Have they forced another error? Well, I'll let that tell you the story. Folks, if we had more resource here, I'd give you a tally on the handling errors in this one. It has been scrappy, to say the least, but it's been some pretty intense defence as well for 19s. Scrum. Red line you can see at the bottom is WA's 22 as Victoria have another crack. Enormous hit there on Claudia Gano. Getting on the outside, Tuaga is in something from nothing. Victoria. Well, I reckon she hasn't touched the ball for about 10 minutes, Tuaga, but when she did this time, it counted. We just have a look on this replay here. The show and the go was beautiful from Tiana Graham. She's been kicking well all game, and now she's thrown the beautiful out ball. And just not a lot of urgency there from WA to close that space down, and Tuaga says, I'll take it. Look at it again there. Shows to left, shows to right, and then the out ball is beautiful. We've seen a lot of out balls today that have been behind the runner. This was directly on that left shoulder, and most wingers will buy you a big Christmas present if that's where you can put it all day long. I say something from nothing for Vic because it had just been a almost frustrating first half for both sides. So if you can get 4, maybe 6 points out of this little jaunt, then it's probably a good situation to be in, and you'd be pretty happy with that if you're the Victorian coach. Big cross breeze, blowing almost directly into the face of Layfield here. Making it pretty difficult to go the distance, and good looking kick, just a fraction short. So 4-0 Victoria, 2 minutes to go in this first half. Short kickoff returned with gusto. Oh, she's in trouble. Oh, that poor young woman. It's a 17 for Victoria. To Lau Burgess, and she just had one tackler going one direction, the other tackler going the other direction. She's got a tension with her. Victorian team coming together. 4-0 this one, folks, a minute to go in this first half. Western Australia and Victoria from the Moreton Daly Stadium, the Harvey Norman Women's NRL Championship. We'll take just a short break, folks. We'll be back in a minute. Now we're ready for our second half as our teams come back out. Victoria 4-0 over Western Australia. Very even first half, as the score would suggest. It's under 19s though, been incredibly impressive. Minna Layfield, captain, 5'8" for WA. Sorry, correction, Tiana Graham, 5'8" for WA. Minna Layfield on the Victorian side, but the kick-off from Graham and an errant hand there. Did she get a hand on it before it went into touch? Yes, she did. Rules the referee. We'll have a scrum feed on the 40. On the 30 even. With WA on the attack. To the right we come for WA. Penalty. I'm not entirely sure why, to be honest, folks. We go to the left for WA. The straightening up is the 22. That's Kamizona Heke. Good defence from the Victorians there. There's 3 in that tackle. To the left, Robinson. Again, so many in that tackle, but you've got to think that that's going to create opportunities on the edges. They go to the left now. They can sense that absolutely. Cut out ball is just a fraction too high. So Brooklyn Joyce, it's that 1% that could have been, she could have been in the corner there. You could see it from up here. The Vic's contributing, committing major numbers into those tackles and just giving those opportunities on the edges for West Australia. To the left come Victoria. That's the captain. It gets a lovely outside ball. To Summer, who had been amazing all game. Well fielded there. It's Kanikoza for WA. Tackle 2 and another handling error. Pleading for an illegal strip, but it just looked pretty loose. So the Vics a chance to extend their lead. 12 metres out. Far side of the ground. Breeze swirling in off the bay. When we pack down, there'll be more to feed it for Victoria. Just confirming the play with her captain. I'm just having a player leave the field for injury. Coming on for WA. Georgia Midson in 15. So Moore feeds it. And it's out to the left. Straightening, bustling run. Mayfield, the captain, shows, goes, spins. Oh, so close. Summer for the line. Summer to get it down. Oh, I think she may have. I have not got one held up right today, I'll be honest, folks. And there we go. My record is still intact. I just thought of that last moment, but she's been dynamic to say the least, the 15 for Victoria. I thought Mayfield, the 6, the captain, could have got there. Summer will play it for Braben. Back to Mayfield. Out ball, crashing over. Kidwell. And it's been awarded. I was too afraid to call it after getting the last one wrong, to be honest. Heavenly, Kidwell. She called Heavenly because she came from the clouds on that one. A long run. And, you know, just so powerful and probably impossible to stop from that close. We see here the captain getting heavily involved. On to Heavenly, Kidwell. 2, 3, 4 valiant efforts from WA, but just too strong. Vic's up 8-0. Breeze. Breeze at the back there of Monica Moore. 20 out. Hit well. 2 points. Victoria out 10-0 early in the second half.
Victoria 10 leading WA 0.
We'll restart again. A massive head of steam and a little bit of a step and a don't argue. You gotta love that. Ten short of halfway. Thought Mayfield was going to kick early then, but she doesn't. She turns the ball inside. Out on the left. Ball in two hands. And into a hole goes Mayfield, the captain, Layfield. Yes, she's in. She's been good this second half, I've got to say, Mina Layfield. She's been very good, as you'd expect your captain to be. Reward for effort. Ran a beautiful line, acres of space, and had enough juice to get it done. Ball in two hands, lovely work, and just gets hit on the chest. Effortless running from the captain. Too late. See you later. Well, Victoria, just like that, 14 points to nil. Earlier today in the Opens, WA defeating Victoria 12-0. And the 19s returning the favour. Mon Mayfield. She's had a good day with the boots. Monica Moore, I should say. Sorry, folks. Too much time in the sun. 16-0 to the Vicks. And I think the real issue for WA early in this second half that I'm seeing is you just don't know where the points are going to come from. The Vicks are threatening. Sure, they've had a lot more possession. But, oh, here we go. Just as I've said that. Mistake from the kickoff. And this is primo ball when you're chasing a score. Probably on the 22. See here, nice and deep kickoff. Plenty of legs on it. And just no softness, no give there. Bit hard at it. To the left we go. Oh, I think potentially called back a fraction early there. No, Ria Cassidy. Here she is again, Cassidy having another crack. Again, a loose carry. She'll be pretty disappointed in herself from that. It's a good run. Seen plenty of handling errors. A real let off for the Vicks there. Of course, tomorrow, finals action here, including some games available on KO, Fox Sports. Come to the left again, some beautiful double balls there. Ending up with Ghanaian. Plenty of chat in the back line of the Victorians. Set with depth, but they go straight up the middle and, hanging on for dear life, and a great defensive effort. Chantel Latu, the fullback for WA, did very well to stop what was a rampaging run there. Line is set. Tanuvasa had a great early game, but haven't seen her since then, and that's Hallie Braybon, I should say, just getting a fraction ahead of herself in her work. Big defence again. Oh, you've got to love that from your fullback. To the right go the Vics. Terrible ball, but cleaned up nicely there on the edge. Back to the middle. Sloppy passing. They've still got the pill, though, and that's all that matters. Braben attacks the line. Probably could have gone herself. Big fend, and they'll be claiming this, the Vics, but I dare say there's a handling error or 7 in that passage of play. I really feel that Summer in 15 could have gone herself there. Size and strength. WA feed. That's their goal line just behind them, you can see. Long way to go and not a lot of time. More in the tackle there. Midson in 15 for WA. Up over halfway. A little bit more depth here, and the fullback has been impressive, Latu. Gee, she's a strong runner. Gee, she's got not too many to beat. Just the corner there. Latu. Oh! Great scramble from the Vics. But Chantal Latu, there's a lot to like. There is a lot to like. We've seen her in defence cut people in half, and here in attack, there's real rangy. If you were to translate to the men's game, almost English type of running, just that long stride length and that strong fend and all that strength. And so close, inches in it. Brilliant stuff from the WA fullback. And there she is again, first hit back after that almost try of the year. Latu in the defensive line, putting the shoulder through the back of the opponent. Four and a half to go in this one, folks, and the Vics have got the ascendancy by 16-0. Another stoppage in play. Is it Layfield, the captain? Just have another look at this one, folks. Just another awkward right on the front there, or the forehead, I've got to say. Just led with the head of fraction. Tiana Graham it is. She's up and about. She'll get the mandatory testing. Coming on, Kamizona Heki, Naomi Kamizona Heki in 22. As the Vics look for more points. Left edge has been kind to them. Good running across field. And again, I believe we have a lost ball. Georgia Midson in 15. Away for Kamizona Heki, 22. WA bobble, and at least this one sticks. I'd say at least a dozen drop balls in this game between both sides. Great take by Kamizona Heki. Then she has to worry about the defensive line, and she gets absolutely monstered by Lamaga Nafatali. Beautiful running there. The captain, Famasili Fala. Again, the fullback involved. Joyce there, unfortunately, she was so impressive earlier on in the game. Just an unfortunate drop for her. Laying on the tackle player there again. Latu. To the left they go. Space again for the Vics. Catch and pass is good, but a lot to do on this wing. And good defence from WA in the end. Yeah, great effort. Good scramble there from WA on their right edge. But again, the Vics, it seems to be the money side for them. 50 seconds to go in this one. What does it mean for WA? Joyce has had a great game at fullback. I may have miscalled her once or twice, to be honest, but she's had a fantastic game for WA at fullback. Great little scoot there. And beautiful defence. There's only 20 seconds to go in the game, but you needn't tell these girls. Again, Joyce standing tall. But they're on a wind here, the Vics. There's 5 to go. And that's the hooter. 16-0 Victoria over WA. Back in a tick with your next game.